scours the internet. He goes to
Scours.
He literally.
Scours.
And he goes all into places you would never know.
Ooh, wait.
Places of high esteem and places of questionable esteem. He prowls even some of the gay sites to get the proper photos because we want to make sure we have photos for the men's, the women's, and everything in between.
And the alternatives.
We got whatever you do.
Well, see, that's all right. That's the kind of party I want to be at a party with everybody. Everybody.
You just got to ask for some perspectives before you take them home.
That's true.
Before I take you home, tell me the truth. You man or woman?
I need to know.
Tell me right now. Don't be getting me home and let me find out it's the one or the other.
Oh my goodness.
I need to know before I get that deep kiss.
But be on the lookout for the Super Bowl ring. That's always a that's all.
You need a woman with a Super Bowl ring.
And she real fly and she got a Super Bowl ring on. You like, hey, I got a question.
That's Ocho Cinco.
Right. Like, what you doing with a Super Bowl ring? She's like, oh, I used to play back in the. Oh.
That's cold.
Well, you know. But check for the handle.
Yeah, no, I can't do
Well,
that.
tell us about this story, you guys. As it turns out, we reported a little bit on this yesterday. With all this stuff going on about Toyota, cars accelerating, and they just had another one. Someone had their car take off and accelerate. And Toyota initially had announced they had fixed it, even though they didn't know what the problem was. Now, we know them kind of excuses.
Come on now.
Baby, I fixed it. What was wrong with it? Hey, don't worry, girl, I fixed it.
I got that.
Go in there and use the shower.
Use it.
It ain't, the water works fine.
Nigga, I'm in
Girl,
my car.
yeah, that's right. You leave then.
Yeah.
You drive.
Yeah, let me go on and get out of here before she get out the shower.
Well, Toyota was like that too, as it turns out that federal regulators in 2007 asked Toyota Motor Corporation to consider installing software to prevent sudden acceleration.
Wow.
And now the shiznit is hitting the fan because people are saying, well, wait a minute. If it really caused acceleration and death, why are you asking them, first of all? Excuse me, Toyota.
Yeah.
I hate to disturb, you guys are having, spring rolls or something like that.
Spring roll.
And we want to, interrupt
Hold on, I caught that.
We want to
That's
interrupt.
politically incorrect.
That was smooth thing. Yeah, come on, let us have a
I'm
little
saying,
bit of
Toyota, I'm saying, what? If I was talking to the
Spring
GNN network, I would have said y'all was having some fish and grits.
Exactly.
If I was talking to, that's right, the Israeli network, I was talking about having some halakha, some matzahs. Now I'm talking to the Toyota. I said,
Spring roll.
y'all having some spring rolls and some
And eating it with chopsticks.
and they came over and said, could you please consider, since your cars may have a bad outcome. Someone may die. Death is usually a bad outcome. It's pretty,
Death is the worst case scenario. Come on, death. Like, I'm not dissing nobody, but even, it's kind of like, honestly, like they were saying something about like committing suicide. We talk about suicide. I might hurt myself real bad. Like, say I'm just mad with my girl and we're going through something. I'm going to drink up the bottle of vodka and take my keys. Because I'm finna hurt myself real bad. But that's tonight. Tomorrow, I want the sun to shine. I want the flowers and the lilies. Death is the worst case scenario. There is, because see, the thing about death is, ain't no second chance. You can go to jail for 35 years and get out and be like, woo! But death
well,
over.
That's not what most of the world's religions is saying, that there's always an afterlife.
Well, they were watching with Twilight.
Right. I like.
No, I believe her. I believe.
But I like it right here.
I don't want to go to heaven or hell.
Vampire life.
I'm going to stay right here. I want to be 872 years old. I don't even want to be breathing for myself no more. I just want people to be seeing my eyes like, he's still here. I ain't going nowhere. I just want to stay right here.
Well, as we said, death is a serious thing. And so people went to Toyota and they asked them, could you considering that death may occur.
Well, you said that.
And Toyota basically didn't institute any of it until this year. Now, here they were told in 2007. But in 2010, after it hits the fan, they finally installed this software. And I must admit, how do you feel? I said this yesterday. Does anyone feel a bit uneasy with the fact that your car's acceleration is controlled by software?
Man.
Why would they even do that? That just seems stupid.
Yeah.
How about nuclear reactors controlled by Windows? How about that? How about setting up our nuclear reactors to be controlled by Windows?
Nuclear reactors
by Windows Vista. How's that, you guys? Let's have
No,
Windows
you don't want to
Vista.
trust that.
Oh,
You
no.
don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
tell
trust
you,
it.
they might have done it. They be talking about these earthquakes going on in Haiti and stuff. They might the nuclear bomb. I'm telling you. I told people, and I hope I don't get in no trouble for this. I'm an American citizen. First of all, I'm saying this live on the radio. So if something do happen to me, at least I got it out and everybody's seeing it live.
I
But
saw
think about
it.
it. All these earthquakes going on. If you think about it, it's a glitch in the system with the Toyota. How we know that they don't have these A-bombs underground? Like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Boom! Oh, damn. Okay, well, it's an earthquake.
Yep.
So we're going to blame it on God.
Yep.
See,
But I tell people quick, I think it was a nuclear somewhere because it's too
They're
many
testing
things.
something, huh?
I'm getting
Don't
scared.
put it over.
I feel like Tupac.
They're testing
Seriously,
something.
Don't
I'm
put it
saying
over.
it. Putting it out there. The government is responsible.
The government is.
I'm blaming the government for everything. Y'all ain't gonna blame it on God. Y'all YouTube, the government. I'm blaming it on all y'all.
Let's blame it on YouTube.
That-
Well, that's one controversy, you guys. And so we're just giving you the update. As it turns out right now, Toyota's scrambling to find some kind of a response to this. The people are trying to find out what actual federal agency didn't act. And whoever's at that agency is now headed for a vacation somewhere to make sure they cannot be found. Because, they love to make scapegoats. So someone is going to lose their job over this. So the plot thing is we'll keep you up to date on that one.
Heads will roll.
there
Heads
you
will
go. I agree.
All right. Now, here's the other story I wanted to talk about, you guys. As it turned out, we mentioned earlier, I think it was earlier this month, is that you had a Hamas leader, Mahmoud Mabhou. He was wanted by the Israelis because of his involvement with the killing of 2 Israeli soldiers. Well, they had a hit team come to Dabai. Now, those of you who don't know Dabai,
I read that.
Dabai let's show you a picture. Here's a picture.
It's
You know,
an oasis
it's
in the United Emirates.
Basically, it's the United Emirates, and it's a man-made, I guess, city almost, right?
That's correct.
In the middle of nowhere. But I mean, talk about luxurious. Take a look at these high-rise buildings. Supposedly, they have these wonderful golfing centers on the top of these
Unbelievable.
buildings, and just a lot of money. And this is where all the people, the haves, go to vacation. Well,
The halves.
and that tells you that when you're in Hamas. Some of these other organizations, they still have their people who are the haves because they get to travel to Dubai and stay in a hotel that costs more than God. Okay,
That's right. That's right.
All right, $50 million a night. I don't know, but the hotel. I mean, they got these hotels over there. So as it turns out, they had one of the Hamas guys that was hit by an Israeli hit squad given a drug that makes it look like you have a heart attack.
Wow.
But as it turns out, Dubai, you all, is a unique place because it is so brand new. They have cameras everywhere.
Wow.
They make the British have this huge camera system
Right.
in England where they got it on every corner.
Yeah, they got
Well, Dubai took that to another level.
They got it in the bathroom.
Oh man, they got it looking up the toilet.
They got in the bathroom.
Now when you think about this kind of technology,
Like in that movie Surrogate.
well, yeah, because
Yeah.
you guys don't take this into account. Remember, I told you that by report, you have 7,000 drones flying over Afghanistan.
Yeah.
7,000, not 700.
That's a lot.
I can't even. Is there that much space in the
I mean-
sky for 7,000 drones to be flying around? Well, Dubai, they had cameras. So after this guy was killed, a Hamas leader, made it look like a heart attack, they were able to go back in these cameras and trace these folks all the way from hitting him to checking in at the hotels. Let me tell you the stuff they got.
Damn.
They showed them arriving on the plane. They were able to go backwards through the camera system. And this camera system allows them to track anyone. Check this out. These camera systems never blink, they say. They track them from the moment they get off an airplane to the immigration counter